in your purse. No matter what you need it for, that snake girl always whirls. A little dab will do ya, and only comes one way. That snake girl here's all right, that's why I always say, buy some snake girl. It works, snake girl, guaranteed to keep away that bug. Down south in skeeters, the south of hummingbirds, gonna eat you right down the bone. Smear on the thick layer, that snake girl and them bugs gonna leave you alone. Now I ain't sure if this is true, someone told me that it was. That snake girl makes the perfect perfume for girls trying to find true love. A little dab will do ya, and it only comes one way. That snake girl here's all right, that's why I always say, buy some snake girl. $12.50 jar. It works, snake girl. You can use that snake girl to stick to your car. The other day we broke down up on the side of the road. I thought we were stuck for sure. But I had no snake girl and there ain't nothing that it can't do. So I threw a little bit up in the intake vent, showing us a fire right up. Now I got that snake girl and she's running like a brand new pickup truck. A little dab will do ya, and it only comes one way. That snake girl here's all right, that's why I always say, talk to her. Maybe get out of jail, snake girl, let's go. But if all you need is the horse to please, then you believe too much. Well, if your dang old lady been on your back and your daughter start to raise hell, you need a little snake girl in that water. Listen, go out back and put a couple drops in the well.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Zach with the Florida Gladesmen, and today I'm going to be showing you how to clean ducks. And I'm also going to be going through the few species of ducks that I have here today, but I'm going to show you how to clean a duck, breast it, pluck it, everything with that. I'm going to show you how to do it today. Alright, now I'm going to show you the species of duck that I have harvested recently. Okay, this is a Drake mottled. It's a Florida mallard. It's only duck that's only found in Florida. It's native to here. This is a mallard, but it's a Florida mallard. So, and this is a drake. One way to tell a drake from a hen is the drake will have a yellow bill, which this is you know, yellow bill, but the hen will have it'll have speckled bill. It'll be speckled brown, and they're slightly smaller. Orange feet, white under wings. It's a big bird. It's the biggest, you know, bird we got down here, pretty much. Now that we have a, now this is a Drake blue-winged teal, another very popular bird down here. They're very fast flyers, very pretty bird actually. This is a Drake blue-wing. He's got the white patch here, got the nice little purplish blue mohawk, blue wings, obviously blue-winged teal. And this is the hen blue-wing. Okay, you can see the difference right there. There is the difference. All right, she does not have that white splotch, but she still has the blue wings. And you can tell the difference in the feather pattern there. Now, these two birds here, these three birds, they're actually puddle ducks. So that's a species of them is puddle duck. Now, we come into some divers. This is a ringneck drake. Okay, we have a lot of ringnecks down in Florida, and this is a ringneck drake. Okay, he's got that little ring. You can kind of see that ring around his neck, and they also have a ring on the bill. They call them ring bills, ring necks. This is the drake, and this is the hen. It's the hen ringer. Now, another diver we have is a scout. They're a lot like the ringers, a little smaller, but as you can tell, here's the ringer. Here's a scout. Very close, but they have this nice color or nice feathers on their back that are different, and that's one way. And you can also see they call them bluebill because they have a blue bill. They don't have a ring on it, but they have a blue bill. It's another diver. And now this is a fulvous tree duck, okay, or fulvous whistler. It's a tree duck. It's not a diver. It's not a puddle duck. It's a tree duck. We have two species that come down here in Florida, and one of them's a black belly, and one's a fulvous. And this is the fulvous. Pretty cool bird. They got big legs on them. Tree duck, they whistle rather than quack. But that's our species. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to pluck a duck. And again, this is the blue-winged teal hen. I'm going to show you how to pluck the hen. Okay, these birds are very simple to pluck. They're one of the easiest birds to clean. They have very easy feathers to get out. First step pretty much is put it over on its belly, or its back. And you're just going to start pulling and plucking. And it just comes right off. Pluck, pluck, pluck. And they got these little pin feathers, which these little pin feathers are the ones that are getting ready to come out. These are little pin feathers. Now, these little birds here, you can pluck the whole thing and bake them. There's a lot of recipes that you can do that ask for the whole duck. The blue-winged teal are a little small. A lot of times you can actually pluck the whole breast, leave the skin on, and just cut the breast out, which I can show you how to do. You just pluck, pluck, pluck. There's a lot of plucking. Now they do have tools that you can buy that actually it's like a plucker that you put on a drill and it just knocks them all off. I don't own one of those. Don't really need it. You know, your hands can get it done. You got a couple people to help you pluck some ducks. If you got a lot of duck, it goes fast. But you get most of them off like that, and like I said, they come right off. A lot of small feathers. Plug it to about the wing here, and about down here to the leg. There's the legs there. Okay. Now the legs on these, they got meat. They're not bad. You can fry them, stew them, pull the meat off, make a little pate out of it. You know anybody that's a fly fisherman, there's a lot of feathers here they might like. If they like to tie their own flies. Right, now that you have your duck plucked, okay, I'm going to show you how you can take the breast bone out. That way you can, there's recipes that you will use that will only ask for the breast with the skin on still. Okay, now you have a pair of shears and a knife. Two things you want. Okay, now take your knife, slice right about. You'll feel the breastbone where it comes down. Okay, and here's where the wing's at. The wing, the bone you'll feel is there. So do a little cut, both sides. Okay, so you can get to the bone with the shears. And you'll feel it. There's a joint right there. Cut that, boom, right there at the joint. Same thing over here. Got it. Now, that's disconnected. So then you'll take your knife and you'll feel right there's where the breastbone is. Make a slice, make a slice. Down a little bit. Just kind of pry apart. Okay. Take your shears again. Cut down a little bit, both sides. Just slice on down. There's your intestines. Now you got it here. So here's where the breastbone ends. You got your major cuts here. See, there's your rib cage. Take your knife again. There you go. And then you'll want to take all the rest of the pin feathers out, but if you got somebody else that's helping you, they can do that while you move on to the next duck and get it to this step. You get the little blood out there, but other than that, that's your breast. Ready to go for recipes. Generally, they'll ask these for baking recipes. You know, they'll want to have the skin on for baking. That way the duck does not dry out as fast. And you can also throw them on the grill just like this too. You know, put some bacon on it or whatnot. And there you have it. That's how you do it. Breasting out a duck with the bone in and the skin on. This is the way that I'm going to show you how to clean the ducks. The way that I generally do it. It's for all puddle ducks. They have thinner skin, so it's easier to do it. You'll simply place the duck on its back, just pull a little bit of feathers off just like that, just a small section, and you can actually pinch the skin and peel the skin. Bam. Now the breast is exposed, so you don't have to go through all the plucking to reap the benefit. There's that breast. Now we're going to take our knife, and here's the center line of the breastbone. I'm using a nice small fillet knife, by the way. Go right down, and you're just going to basically fillet it just like a fish. Take it right down. Go down. There you go. That's one. Now, I'll show you one more time here on this side. Take the knife, go right down the edge of the breastbone. You just basically follow it. You just stay right along the bone so you don't miss meat. Just stay right on the bone. Down here. And see, I like to do this because I like grilling my duck the most. I like wrapping bacon on it, marinate it for a couple days, wrap some bacon on it, throw it on the grill. That's the way I like to do it. And that's how you take the breast meat off the breastbone and without having to pluck all the feathers. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to take the breast meat off of a ringer without taking the breastbone off, just like I did the last teal. The only difference is you have to pluck the entire feathers off the breast, okay, with the ringer here. The divers, they have a little bit different skins. It's not as easy to peel off. Certain birds have not as thick skin because just where they're from. Some Canadian ringers have thicker skin, they got more fat. Anyways, you're going to take the feathers off, okay, just like we're doing here. Knock the majority of the feathers off just so you got a clean area to work with. Alright. Now, if anybody's filleted fish, they'll probably know how to do this. Take your knife, here's the skin still on. Go down to breastbone, find the center line of the breastbone. Okay, you make a cut down one side. Alright, and you just follow the breastbone down. Follow it down. Go down a good little ways there. Now it's sitting there. All you have to do is put your blade down against the skin, just like you would a fish. For anybody that's filleted fish. And there you go. There's your breast without the skin on it. It's the best way I've found so far to do these. Same thing on this side. Go down that center line of the breast. Okay, take it down. Staying close to the bone so you get all your meat. Alright. You get there, just fillet it like a fish. Keep your blade right there along the skin. And there you go. Now, we do shoot these with steel shot, so when you see where there's been a hole go through your meat, like see there, well, what I like to do is I like just to run my blade through it, because if anybody's ever eaten a duck before or anything shot with bird shot, and you bite in and you get a piece of lead or anything, it hurts. Steel's a lot harder than lead, so it really hurts when you bite down on steel shot. So I always like to run my blade through the meat, wherever I see a hole at, just that way it will let me know if that steel shot's still in there. Other than that, that's how you do a diver, by taking the meat off the breastbone without taking the breastbone out. Alright, now I have already took the feathers off the breast and part of the legs on this fulvous tree duck. Just one other quick fact about this bird. This bird you can only take one of. You can only harvest one of these birds per person per day. Alright. Now the one thing I want to show you about this duck is it has big legs. Okay, it's got big legs which you can use to put in a stew or whatever you want. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the breast meat out of it and I'm going to take the legs off it. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Again, same thing as before on the rest of the ducks. You just come down here, right along that breastbone. And these are fairly large ducks, so they got some pretty good meat on them. Go down. Just like we did with the divers, we're going to pretty much do with these whistlers. You're going to get there and you're just going to take the skin. Do it like a fish. Skin it right off. There we go. Now that we got the one side off, you pretty much just take the back leg here and you're going to push it up through the skin. There you go. Kind of pull on that. There you go. Now that we got that, and you see they got meat on their legs. They got some good meat on them. And pull it down here. Then you got the drum and you got the thigh. Alright. And I just pretty much can pull that right out. The joints aren't the strongest. And you can take your knife or your shears and you go for this joint right here. So you take it here, the knife. You just make a little cut on both sides. Take the knife again, cut, boom. And you can set that to the side and the guy that's helping you will clean that up for you, no problem. Take the rest of that skin off, but then you got a nice little leg that you can fry. You can do just about anything with these legs. I mean, you can take the meat off and, you know, stew it, or you can leave the bone on it and stew it. That's how you're going to do a whistler, you know, if you want to utilize all the meat that's on them. Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed another episode here in the Florida Gladesmen on how to clean a duck. That's what our episode was today. One thing I'd like to say is if there's anything that you want us to scan, to clean, whatever it might be, leave us comments. Let us know. Check out FloridaGladesmen.com. Get in contact with us and let us know what it is that you want us to bring to you. And we'll be more than happy to. As long as we can find it, if it's not make-believe, we will do it for you. But definitely check us out on FloridaGladesmen.com. Leave us comments. Hey, we want to get in touch with you guys as much as you want to get in touch with us. And thank you for watching the video, and Florida Gladesmen out.